This tutorial will cover a general overview of the interface for Google Drive. Notice I have clicked on the Google Drive, and up at the top I already have two tabs open. When I click on the next tab, it will take me back then to my drive, just without anything being opened. Each time you open a tab, it will open that and allow you to go someplace else, whatever you type into the web address. I'm going to close that one, and now I'm back to my drive. What I'm going to do is start from left to right, and we're just going to kind of go over everything that's in this screen. First of all, you are in our Pinargil domain when you see this Knights on the Net logo in the top. That is also how you're going to know that your students are in the Pinargil domain versus a Google Drive of their own. A lot of the management of files, it all takes place pretty much right in this general area here. If I click on, right now I'm in my drive, if I click on Shared with Me, it will take me to any of the files that anybody has shared with me, and at this moment I have a lot just because I have a lot of different people trying new things with me. If I choose to star items, I would see that there. I can click on my most recent items and you can see where I have been and what I have created most recently. And under this button you can also see that you have many other options, which I'm not really going to go into at this time. But right now I'm kind of deep into a few folders, so a lot of times when I'm kind of confused about where I'm at, I just click back on my drive and then it takes me to my folders are on top right now, all of my folders. And let me see here. Then if I scroll down, I start to see some of my documents. Now a lot of times I have found this sort button to be very helpful. If you click on the down arrow of the sort button, right now it's by title, which will automatically put my folders are on top and the documents are on the bottom. I end up using a lot of times last modified or last opened by me. So if I go last opened by me, now notice I have some documents here on top. These are Google Docs, and then I have a couple of folders below that. I'm going to switch that back to title, but you can switch it around. I find that I use that tool quite a bit. Next, you have an opportunity to choose how you're going to view this. I like mine all in a list, but I can switch to a grid mode, and if I do that, you can see that all your folders are shown in this manner, and you might find that you like that. I find that confusing to me, so I'm going to switch it back again. And then this little wheel has a couple setting options that you may want to take a look at. I haven't really done much with this, but if I click on one of these options, should make a change. I'm not sure what change those are making. But you may want to you will definitely want to take a look at the upload settings. That is where you're going to decide how you want your items uploaded, and I recommend you have the option to convert uploaded files to Google Docs format, convert text from uploaded PDFs, and I like to just make sure that I'm confirming those settings each time that I upload. We'll go into that in another session. So basically you have your organization here. Let's say that I wanted to find the documents that I had created about I don't know, let's say GradeQuick. If I type that in the search bar and click enter, it's looking for all the GradeQuick article or things that I have created. This doesn't take you out to a main Google search, it only takes you within our system. So you may want to take a look. I have found that to be helpful as well. If you look at the top here, you also have some other options. If I click on this search bar, it will take me out to a Google search. Now I won't get GradeQuick at all. And Notice that it opened it in another window. So I'm going to go back to my original. Images will give you an option to search for simply Google Images. Again, it opened another bar. I'm going to close both of these. You do have Gmail. For you, it actually defaults to your regular school email. You do have a calendar option, and you notice again it opens in a new tab. And calendars are something that you can share, so they might be something you want to explore at some point. Sites allows you to make websites, and I'm in the process of working on a couple of websites, so I will cover that in another session. You can set up groups. That would be like your classes, and we're hoping for next year that we'll have all of your groups, at least your class groups, set up for you. Your contacts would be all of your school district contacts, so anybody that I would be looking for, I would be able to search for in this option. I also encourage you to take a look at the more options. Notice you can have maps, news, all kinds of things to explore in here that I can't even begin to go with. So again, some of the main things you want to know is if, especially for your students, you want them on our Nights on the Net, so you want to see that logo in there. And the main thing to do is just to play around with it a little bit, click on a few things, and see what it does. And that's basically the orientation of the Google Drive format.